Good morning. So this is Monday morning and I thought I'd show you what I do. I always, of course, wash my face, brush my teeth, and all that good stuff before I come into the kitchen. And then when I come into the kitchen, I feed Billy, and then I will start to make my coffee. And today, this is one from yesterday, but this is the Starbucks hazelnut. This is one of my favorites, and I don't buy it all the time, but I bought it the other day because I thought, well, I need it, I want it, and I'm gonna get it. So anyway, that's what I'm having today. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm on my way to work, to the prison job, and I'm so excited. That's right, I'm so excited to be going to the prison job. Actually, I am excited because, I like to work. That little doggy sticking its head out the window. I don't like that. I mean, I think it's fine, but when they're in the driver's side, I don't like that. But that's just me. I need to shut up. I'm already going someplace that I shouldn't. Oh well. So I see that Timmy is leaving Florida, going to Georgia, he says, to some kind of campground. Well, there may be a lot of people going to Georgia to some kind of campground. So I don't know if he's got reservations or if he knows where he's going. I think he's being very smart. I might even, if I were him, go into either Alabama or South Carolina, just to be on the safe side. But that's me. But at least he got out of the state of Florida and took his friends with him. I think that's great. Good for you, Timmy. I'm proud of you. So, he had to stop at every gas station, every Love's, and get him some coffee. And, does he not ever drink water? And I'm not saying he has to, I'm not one of those people who believe you have to drink, a gallon of water a day, but, just kind of break it up. Because coffee, can be, it can dry you out too much. Stimulate the kidneys, all that good stuff. Anyway, I love coffee too, but I really have to watch it, especially when I travel, that I don't have too much. Anyway, that's about all I got to say about him. I've been trying to lay low with him, not watching much. And I did watch yesterday those little short videos, and I don't have no issue with any of them. Not that I'm beginning to I just don't have no issue with him right now. All right. I watched Ernest. I'm Ernest, and I do like him. Now, I have talked to y'all about him before. He had done a video on Tim, and I guess showed up on my feed or talking about Tim. He doesn't talk about Tim anymore. He's smart. Anyway, he's talking about how things have changed and how you don't recognize the world. I think that's the case for every senior citizen as they get older, is you don't really recognize, if you don't really stay out there and don't do things with your children or grandchildren a lot, you do lose sight of what's going on in the world. Now, we do have social media these days, and the media likes to keep us informed of what's going on, although sometimes I believe they keep us there's too much they tell us. But that's just the way I feel. But I don't, and I also think it has a lot to do with where you live. I don't notice that big of difference in my town, my small little town. I hear of things going on at school, but it's not, it's like it comes and goes. Like it's a phase, we had phases when we were in school that people would go through. And I think a lot of that is what is happening now. Sometimes it probably goes too far. But anyway, I think that I need to start wiping off my mirror. I really do. I really, really do. Oh, I didn't tell you what the temp was. 58. And I think one day it's supposed to be like 45. I love it. Love it. Okay. Anyway, I don't think it's any different now than what it was when our parents were getting older, the way they saw, you know, or our grandchildren. I don't know that I'm saying all this right, but I don't think it's that big of a difference. It may seem a big difference, but when you really start thinking about it, it's just everything gets more extreme. And either one day it'll have to come back to where it was many moons ago. And that's another thing I saw this morning. Or it'll just keep getting worse. And y'all know what happens when it keeps getting worse. Anyway, when I said moon, that made me think. I was watching James Spann this morning. James Spann is a weather forecaster in Alabama, Birmingham, I believe. And, you know, he's one of the ones that he became popular when he called the tornadoes in Alabama. You know, when they had the really bad one. I can't think of the name of it. There's been several, though. And so now he has a morning and night forecast. And he forecasts, you know, for Alabama, plus he forecasts for other areas. You know, he'll do the whole country for a minute, but then he'll talk about Alabama and the Gulf. So today he said that he had been getting thousands of emails. I don't know that he said thousands, but lots of emails of people saying we had blew up the moon. I don't think so. And where was the moon? Did we really blow it up? I'm like, I saw the moon just the other day. Now, I didn't look for it last night because I hadn't seen this, but I'll sure look for it tonight. And I'm like, where do people come up with this stuff? And then you've got the Category 6 hurricane. And I had to go through this last year or sometime or another. We don't have a Category 6. And I don't think we ever will. A Category 5 is, you know, that's high as you can go. It's complete devastation. There's no need for a Category 6. There is no need. Now, I think they may need to be redone where they talk more about storm surge and rainfall, because right now it's more about wind. But that's me. And I guess if you got up to that, it could be Category 6 if you had a, 20 inches of rain in 24 hours, something like that. You know, I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying right now, there is no Category 6. And when people start talking about that, it just really upsets me. Because quit trying to scare people. I saw Doc this morning say the same thing, that Ryan Hall says. Don't be scared, be prepared. Can you ever be totally prepared? I don't know, but you can be prepared somewhat. And will they ever get it exactly correct when it comes to where the storm is coming in? If they do, it's a guessing game, I think. Because there's too many factors that wobbles it, left or right, whatever. I mean, I think that when somebody gets it right, it's a guess. That's all it amounts to. They can get close, but as far as guessing it correctly, I think it's a big guess. That's all All right, I don't really have nothing else to say much today. As I said, I'm trying to be better about picking on Tim. Like I say, if he does something really crazy, you can bet I'll call him out on it. But when he does something good, I'm also going to call that out on him. And I think he's done something good. And I'm sure somebody will say, well, it's just for him. He's just doing it to score points or something. I don't care what the reason is. At least he's doing it. That's all I can say. At least he is doing something good for his friends. Now, if he gets up there and does, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens from here. I'm going to drop it at that. Anyway, I have on a new lipstick, and I don't even know if I brought it. I probably didn't, because it was in the bedroom, but it's a L'Oreal. I'll put it below. It's one of the skinny tube L'Oreals, but I do like it. I want to say it's 153, the number, but I could be wrong. I'll have to list it below. Anyway, that's what I have on. I do have on one of those NYX butternut blushes. This one is, they have stupid names, I think. I'll put it below. I can't tell you. I didn't bring it. I should have been more prepared, but I wasn't. Anyway, I'm going to try to get up one morning early enough to film and get ready with me. And who knows, I might do it live. I know there won't be many of you up at that time, but I still might do it live as a practice. All right, I got to go to work. Y'all have a great day. Love you. Bye.